Good evening, my brothers and sisters. Did you see this ladies, my friend? Very young, very fit, beautiful ladies. Like, have you seen this? Was it Mitahat? All this from the Pacific Islands. Really beautiful ladies, like doing all that kind of belly dancing, my friend. Like all this belly dancing in this Egyptian belly dancing, like my friend. We especially we Eritreans, my friend, like we deserve a good looking woman, good body, because like we are good looking and very good body, and we deserve that kind of woman, my friend. This is our universal human rights declaration, my friend. We got we got the right for health, we got the right for happiness, pursuit of happiness. That's the one of these fundamental fundamental law constitution of this United States in America. Okay, so my friend, if we are handsome men, we deserve very beautiful woman for us, my friend, because that's our right, That's the human declaration of the African OAU. So I just wanna link that thing, So this Yosef Gabriot article is really deep psychological war, my friend. Really professional. The guy has been consulted by so many people from different parts of Eritrea, like especially the highlands area. So that's why he's got hundreds of Eritrean women, so that they get kind of like more emotionally connected with him, more sympathizers, like oh, Bernesh, oh, he likes me. Wizard Hainesh, who he likes me, kind of thing, like So this is taking us to this memory erasure. That's his main topic. Like the Westerners, the Africans use this technique extensively. Like have you heard the term what they call this attention economy? Okay, attention economy is like you see people like Saddam Hussein, like Muhammad Gaddafi, all these lunatic dictators. Like they are images, moving pictures are on the TV daily, every second. Okay, so what they're doing is they are inculcating, pushing their imagery into the TVs of all the 5 million in Eritrea, because case 5 million. Okay, if they go to Ethiopia, 120 million people. Okay, so they just keep pushing. Oh, Mr. Isias, Mr. Abiy. Okay, so what they do is they erase the old memory of all these 5 million Eritreans, 120 TBs. Okay, so they erase the old memory. It's the same like this computer that we got. This micro chip memory system. Okay, so they erase the old memory, so all their mind is only full of that Eritrean leader or Abiy. Okay, so that tele image is run 24 hours. Oh, Mr. Isaias did this, like he cracked this joke, he went to this dam, to this village. The same thing with Abiy. Okay, so that's they got this attention deficit disorder. Okay, this attention deficit disorder is the worst thing, my friend. Okay, so they want to be seen every second by the whole population. You wouldn't see such kind of really mad lunatics, So that's what's called attention economy. Okay, attention economy means like the women in the Western, they do that, like so they come to your face 100 times, so that like your brain registers that image. So what they're trying to do is that they want to be emperors, queens in your heart, in your mind, like so you raise all the memories that you had, like because I do have a point, because this Yosef Gabriel, that's what he's trying to do, like to erase the old thing, and he want to insert his imagery, like as if he's got really the most handsome guy, like really kind of like dinky dwarf guy with these foggy eyes and like this kinky, like shoe polisher brush hair. Okay, the guy's really the worst. This memory eraser. Somewhere 20 years ago, this Gabriel Giorgio has contacted the police and the ambulance, and so they put me to this mental institution called Southland mostly. Okay, so they looked at me there as if I was like terrorist criminal, like Bin Laden, all that kind of stuff, like I'm as if I'm really big threat to the nation, my friend. What I'm doing, just like just looking good. That's it. Nothing else, okay? So this is Eritreans, my friend. All of them kind of like dwarfs, dwarf people, like, so they elect very tall man, very handsome man, very cool. That's what they do because more of them are dwarfs, being, okay? So that's Gabriel Gerges Jojo, that's Faisal blind man, all Arafine, all these people, okay? So they took me to the hospital. It was an ward near Denmark, okay? They put me to all these people, my friend. All these, most of them were white, and there were some blacks as well, okay? So some of them Asians. So these people, like, they were drooling in all their salivas when they were eating. So the whole idea was to create that trauma for me in my mind, to register that traumatic experience, okay? So I had a picture of my family, my brother, my sisters, my family, my mom, my dad. So I had it in my pocket, like, because my friend, I wanted to keep my sanity, okay? So I was seeing all the pictures of my sisters, my brother, my mom, my dad, okay? Because they were trying to erase the whole same memory I have about back home in this country, everything, all the sweet memories. So they inserted by erasing the whole old one by these really horrible people in the mental institution, my friend, in the world, okay? All these white people drooling everything. Some of them were crack users, drug addicts, Really, that was really horrible experience, my friend. That's worse than a prison, okay? So it was intentionally done so that I erase the memory. So I only, okay, register really horrible, traumatic experience of this really nasty looking people in the hospital, okay, in the ward. That's in Denmark hospital, okay. So this was Gabriel Gerges George, okay. So what they gave him as a reward was like, he gave them his daughter. His daughter was a kind of like dwarfish, and his wife looks like kind of thing, pumpkin, like, kind of really horrible looking face, okay. So as a reward, he gave his daughter to one of these Jews, like, so they are using her like an incubation, my friend. She's incubating them like an egg. Jewish kids, like, his other daughter, still another dwarf, looking really horrible face, okay. He gave them to this Gambian guy from Gambia. That's what this slavery, my friend, that exit slavery of these African Americans to all the to the New World, okay. So he gave one of them. So these are incubating. His children are incubating some kids for these people. Right? That's the reward the guy did, okay. So this guy was in collaboration. Gabriel George testifies about all these people, like this Gabriel Yosef Gabriel, okay. So his whole idea is just about hypnotizing the whole Eritrean youth, okay? Because he pretended as if he just was the most wonderful Socrates or Plato or like Aristotle, what shall we call it? Like the best philosopher. So he just merges it with psychology and the reality, our history. Like they gave him all these Eritrean names, like all the ladies who are in the West. Like the funny thing is he lives in America. All of these people they live in the West, and they try to erase our memory. So that's what he was saying. Like, so that's what's called memory erasure. They erase all the memory, the sweet memory that you have back home in this country, the girlfriends that you were hanging with, the girlfriend that you had with lovely sex, my friend, sex on the beach or wherever you go, like in the kitchen, like like you do it like everything. So they try to erase that. So they implant new one, a gay homosexual like this Prince Andrew, or like this, or this royalty, like so that's what memory erasure means, like erasure, they erase, okay, as if you are like just a computer. So they always 24 hours they make a war for you so that you erase all these sweet memories. You past girlfriends, and I know the kind of position you had, my friend, like a monkey, like a rat, like a rabbit, man. They erase that. Okay, so this is done to men and women, all Eritreans. Okay, so this guy knows what he's talking about: memory erasure, mind dislocation. So when you are erasing the memory, some really sweet memories of a man, maybe his past girlfriend or maybe girl that he was dating with, they dislocate his mind. Okay, so what happens is like dislocate. It's like this: you have a bookshelf or something. You put that book somewhere, and later you lose your mind and it's dislocated somewhere. Okay, so your mind, if you were only fan of really nice chestnut color woman, long hair, beautiful like this. Ladies who are just shaking like that, belly dancing. So they dislocate that into a love of a kinky, funny, ugly woman, like Joseph Gabriel sisters, or I don't know, like or some kind of like squint eyes, like. Okay, so they dislocate you mind. That's the whole idea. Okay, they hack you, hypnotize you. That's what he's doing. Okay, read his article carefully. It's a long article. It was done by purpose because he's trying to hypnotize. Okay, so he feels all that junk information, facts, and numbers. So he hypnotizes you. So all his idea becomes a reality. Okay, that's what he's doing. Okay. So this memory erosion that he's talking like, he says like, no, my friend, we don't need these Arabs, my friend. Okay. Number one, then all these Arab women, my friend, they're not even going to look at him. Like, he's got this really funny looking face. Okay. The Europeans, my friend, he lives in Europe, in America. The Europeans, you're not gonna even give him a second glance at his face. Okay. All these other nationalities, like Latino, whole world, my friend, they're not gonna even look at him, my friend. Like, he just have this big image about himself. Okay, so that's what memory erasure means. Memory, this mind dislocation. So like, they hack and eat your mind, so they dislocate you. Okay, memory erasure, dislocation. So that's in the name of like, blaming the current government, the past and everything. So he doesn't want us to be Italian. He doesn't want us to eat pasta ravioli, spaghetti, macaroni, all that kind of stuff, like all these Italian, anything European. No, you're not gonna supposed to touch it, my friend. Even if a beautiful woman like this belly dancing, my friend, especially if you are super tall, my friend, this woman, they're gonna dance for you, my friend. They're gonna like, oh my god, making love to this woman is like a heaven, my friend. It's a paradise, it's a Jannah. But this guy, he wants us to go to kinky land, into Konama, some of his relatives there, with their bone marrow, like, really stinky, smelly thing. He wants us only to lock our, he's trying to lock our mind. Okay, prison system, mind, mental prison. Okay, so that's what memory erosion is. That's what mind dislocation is. Attention economy, what it's all about. Okay, so because that's why I'm extremely worried by the influence these people are gonna have on my kids. Okay, because what they try to do is they will dislocate them from their lifestyle in this UK, from developing and finding all friends, global friends. They will take them systematically, lock them, dislocating their mind. So what they're trying to do is like, they're trying to instill that inferiority complex inside us. Like they told you, like, hey, my friend, you look like this Arab mixed race, chestnut color, my friend. That's really Arabic. That's Italian. That's English. Like, yeah. So after so many repetitions, you take it like you're not normal. Okay, if 100,000 people tell you that, and all your life is with them, at last you get influenced, my friend. You disown yourself. Your mind get dislocated. So you worship that kinky looking hair, ugly guy, dwarf, looking like a frog. Okay? So dinky. So at last you accept his as the best and yours as the really crappiest rubbish thing. That's what mind dislocation is. Okay? That's what mind dislocation is. Memory erasure about yourself, about you being comfortable, being extremely very confident, very handsome, very beautiful. Okay, so that's why I don't want him to be influenced for my kids, my friend. That's the worst criminal bullying systematically, my friend. This is a hardcore war, psychological war. Okay, so if your kids are influenced by these kind of things, my friend, they will develop self-hatred. Okay, inferiority complex. They will lock them mentally. They lock them. Okay, so they try always to talk about their village back home, whereas they live in this country. They don't even go to their village. This guy never been to Eritrea, like never been. Okay, so he is imprisoning a lot of young kids. So they don't use the opportunity. They don't make other friends. That's why I'm extremely worried. Like, so he wants us to only go down on a woman from his village in Mandafara or Atola, something like all this kind of disabled, like, wobbly walking, all this kind of like limping, cripple, everything. Like, so he doesn't want us to see all this, like, hit all these lovely European ladies, Arabs, Somalians, Sudanese, whole neighborhood of Africans, Ethiopians, my friend, okay? But he wants us to live in that dream world of Gash Barka, of his region, maybe like Mandafara, maybe Adohola, all these dwarf, dinky people from the past. He wants us to live there. It's a proper mind locking. It's a prison system, like that. So that's why I'm extremely worried about my kids. But these were the people he just made my life hell for so many years, so that I don't feel I'm handsome guy. So that I don't feel I'm my friend. Looks is a power. Okay. That's why you see a lot of these supermodel women, my friend. You see all these women in the catwalk, Paris, Milan, okay, France, okay, London, New York, Japan, Tokyo. That's power because they're extremely beautiful, my friend. Beauty is a power, okay? So you take this guy, he just always talks nonsense on the internet, who has no looks, he has no power, okay? If you have all these worlded women, men, you friends, you are superpower. Okay? So looks is a power, my friend. So he's trying the power of all Eritrean young people and drag them into his world of really ugliness. Okay? So he in psychological traps them to have this self doubt, inferiority complex, to worship his way of looks. Okay, that's the worst thing. That's why I don't want to happen this to my kids, my friend. That's really the worst war someone can wage on your family. Thank you guys, because I just want to clarify. Okay, you have a lovely day. Bye.